EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They say you need to quit leaving all them crews. It's gonna have you in the negative. With the cap break. Go look at your cap break.
To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Keep leveling up.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And taken down just shy of the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Here's Richardson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
I think Smalls on, but Blair probably headed to the crib.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Richardson. Able to find the open man. He's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Gotta do it, got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Well, they add Mark.
I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was passed in the fairness, padlock around the building, crash pulling up with no more trucks, just in case.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now Richardson. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now, he's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 81 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Right. Yeah, I think we do.
2nd and 6. Now it's Richardson. They're rolling that right. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Aquino with it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and inches.
That's who is going to change things up. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Here's third and a few inches. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Got it. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
It might be.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Flush to his right. And pressure gets to him again. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this returnable for Hill. Touchdown. 63 yards on a punt return score. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. this time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing.
He's got daylight. Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 65 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. It's a gain of 35. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. H.N. has it.
Boy, that was certainly well done defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
At the 50-yard line.
Now Tua going to change the play. From midfield, here's Tua. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
85 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Save money in the building.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Chilling. That's it. What you got going?
Now a 2nd and 2.
Come on.
Yeah.
Richardson looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
60 Maverick.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Man, you left out of here the other night. Money, we were waiting on you.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
19 left 2. Half the 60. Go.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Again, it's Taylor. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second down and 8.
Viking, 18. Kevin Byron, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Richardson connecting over the middle with Downs. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Nick Westbrook-Akine, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
21G.
In motion left, Hill. Tua, the final shot before half. Buying time to his left. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Tua on 4th down. And he is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball.
I tried to get over there. I saw it. Boy, that nigga had me, caught me adjusting that nigga.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Ryan.
Y'all gonna have to quit adding money. That nigga just be giving out
for the second time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
College or man?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their
I got a
next
coach
drive.
in their league. Them other league wasn't doing shit.
They'll start on the
Try to
ground
run
here
with
on
these
first
coaches.
down. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line.
Man, the Dolphins now trying to beat this nigga. He went up 13
We don't
0.
talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better reviews and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Up the middle. Here's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They run once more with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
On third down, Goodson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit out back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18, Rodley, 18, 19, target, 19, target, 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Off play action. Richardson. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books he be, I thought it'd make me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on the legal case and putting work in.
Sanders on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
His throw incomplete.
Trying to get their tight end
How?
involved. Finally, that's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in
How,
this offensive
money?
scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the
You didn't
offensive
see
coordinator
that play?
noted the half and said, let's get him involved because
He
he
dropped
can
it
be a
wide
big-time
open.
playmaker for us.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's Tua. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. Some logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Tua to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
4 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. In motion is Westbrook-Akina. From the gun, it's Tua. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10. In motion is Westbrook-Akina. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for about 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Lock them up.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
19 Lions.
They go to the ground again to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game
You could do it all 5 years.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, without
I just
question,
handled
that should be
these
more than
Dolphins,
enough to
bro.
wrap this one up.
Oh. 1-0 in the season.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week one and week two. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Indianapolis, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm going so high. I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Train like a god, ugh, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my